Hello, my name is Nathaniel Jackson. I will be working on Project 2 for Fluent. I'm only going to be doing one case, 60 degrees, so we'll go into Workbench, go to Fluent. I want to create our geometry using Design Modeler. Go about the Z-axis, do XY plane as usual. Let's go ahead and put our units in centimeters. I'll sketch a line. Then sketch another line. Go to dimensions. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Now we see it's at 49. We want to do 60, so we can just put that in there. Now I'm going to go here, get our length. I want that to be 50 centimeters. Then we can go ahead and draw another line. We want that to be 5 centimeters. Then we can draw the rest of it very simply. So we can trim. Let's pan around to that, center it. Alright, so we have our thing, so we delete that, I guess delete that, and then delete that line. So now we can make our rectangle. That'll show our flow. So we can go to draw, rectangle. We want it longer on the right side because of course we want to look at the wake. That'll do. And select the sketch and generate. I'm doing something wrong. That's right, surface from sketches. Select the sketch, apply, generate. There we go. Alright, now that we have the geometry made, we can go back to Workbench, go to our meshing, double click that. Alright, now that we have this up, we don't have the right thing up. There we go. Z-axis, right click mesh, we want to insert method, select apply, generate. See, there's not a whole lot going on, so we can right click on the mesh, insert refinement, apply, generate. Also, we can change our element size. 0.05 meters will do just fine. Then generate. meshing going on here. Now we can name our sides. So of course this will be inlet. This will be outlet. These will be symmetry. Then if we zoom in here, call it the front wall, even though honestly at this point it's not, but just for Alright, so if we go to our name selections, zoom out, we should have our inlet, our outlet, our two symmetries, our front wall, back wall, upper wall, bottom wall. And with that, we can go back into Workbench and update it. Alright, now we can go to Setup, Double Precision, Start. And everything is loaded. So let's go to our models. Let's change our viscous to K epsilon standard, enhanced, and keep those pressure gradient effects okay. We can go to our boundary conditions. So we want the inlet velocity inlet, of course. Want to be 5 meters per second. Hit OK. Oh, just to make sure that we're using air. Then we want to go to our reference values. Want to make sure that our area matches up. And then we can go ahead and initialize it. Hybrid, initialize. Good. Now we can run our calculations. 1,000 iterations should be good. Although I found that most of the time it was taking less than 100 iterations, but it's whatever. So we can calculate from there. Just wait for it to do its thing. And I love having a fast computer. Well, is it going to get there? There it did. Alright, so that took 83, 84 iterations. I don't know where it says that. 84. Alright. So now we want to get our reports, that way we can see our drag forces. And just print them out. So we see our forces and their coefficients. So we got our pressure, viscous, and total forces for all the sides of the flat plate. And of course these will be tabulated in my report that I submit. Anyway, we can then go back to Workbench, go to Results, ahead and create a contour. Just contour 1, I guess. I'm just using screenshots anyways at the end, so it's not that important. So we'll want our location to be symmetry 1. We'll go ahead and do velocity 50 contours. Apply. Would you look at that? And this turbulence back here. Maybe if I made it longer, I could see that it finally like kind of normalizes back here, but it's okay. Now we got that. We can now show our pressure one. Let me just make sure it's just, yep, pressure and velocity. And apply. And of course the pressure is going to be highest right here and lowest behind it, which of course slows it down, all the drag forces, and pretty much this is how you do it. You just repeat the first step. The only thing you change is the first step where you're making the initial geometry. Instead of making it 60 degrees, you make it 30, 0, then 90. But other than that, easy peasy.